3D audio is going to be
Sony
a game
has
changer in the
had
world of
a
video
bonus
games. I'm
generation.
pretty sure Tecmo Bowl has a speed run. Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's Most Elite Let's Play. We're still doing Resident Evil 4 today. So this is going to be really strange because, as I mentioned in the last episode, that these construction dudes have been just in front of my place for like a month. So like that, I know I said, I'll come back every day, but like every day after that has just been fucking chainsaws or like something going off in the background. And and it's been hours. And by the time they're finished, it's like super late. I guess they just have a contract to work a specific amount of hours. Cause man, these guys, man, they just, I don't know. I don't know. It's really holding me back. So right now you're getting a very weird episode where like you may hear the little birdies and squirrels in my background. I tried to turn my microphone down. I don't even know if you hear me, to be honest. But I turned my microphone down, and it's super early in the morning. So you're getting a part of my clicking there. I'm just trying to mute my desktop here. So if it goes off, it won't do anything. So it's super early, like crazy early, because as I mentioned, I got a new job, and the hours are really strange. Sometimes I work at 5 a.m. Sometimes 6 or 7. So it's early in the morning. There's birds, and the sun is behind the clouds. It's overcast. I guess it rained at 6 a.m. today, and I guess it'll rain some more today. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, welcome back to the podcast. We're doing Resident Evil 4. So I don't have the game in front of me. That's what makes this weird. I'm not playing the game right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record this while it's the dead of morning, while it's quiet here, and I will apply the game to it later. So I actually can't comment on any action you are seeing on your screen because there is none for me. I'm just looking at a black screen while I talk. This takes me back to the old days, the very first times I ever did this. It was just me and a audio visualizer to show my voice moving, something to sort of keep me in the moment of talking. So it was like one of those little scraggly. It was a really cheap one too, like not cheap, but like it was free software, but it was poorly made, so it didn't look so good. Anyway, let's talk about some stuff. Oh man, let's talk about Outriders. I think it's time to talk about Outriders, and I know it's probably been talked about by your favorite channels by now. It's my turn now, and I know I never did Anthem, so I think I will do Outriders so it doesn't become another podcast I just never did. And I never did Anthem because it was just like the saddest experience of my life. Like they really had something, and it just never came to be. Max Payne said that there are two tragedies: not getting what you want and getting it. And I think he's right, because man, Anthem, Jesus, I think back to that all the time, and I just get really sad. So yeah, let's talk about Outriders really quickly. As everyone who watches this channel knows, I was really excited for Outriders. I thought, just like with Anthem, I thought it would finally be like, Diablo with guns. I've been looking for Diablo with guns for so long, and the demo really impressed me, and I had a lot of fun with my friends. And we all, well, not all of us, but me and Philly Mac, Strapula, whatever he wants to be called, we went and we got it, and we played it, and we had a great time. We beat the entire story together, and we got to the end, and then we started doing the only in-game content right now, the expeditions, which aren't so terrible. It's just that the game has a lot of design choices that I think, to put it mildly, hold it back from being a truly streamlined experience. And not only that, it has a lot of bugs, and one game-breaking bug that a lot of people are still suffering from was the character wipe and loot wipe bug, where you would sign on and since it's server based for some reason, even though they said it was going to be not that, since you have to go through a server to get permission to play your character, it would ping the server and you wouldn't get a response back. So it would create a new profile, like your armor would be blank, and then it would send that information to the server, and then it would save, overriding the information of your not blank character, thus wiping your inventory and character. And whenever that happened to you, it it would then proceed to lock that character for some people. Some people got this thing once their character got wiped, they would then try to sign in with the new wiped character, and it would say unable to contact server or something like that, effectively deleting that character. A lot of people have suffered from this, and the developers, People Can Fly, or Epic Games Berlin, or whatever they're called, they have not given a date. They did update on Twitter, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, I don't remember, that they're working on it, and they are going to update again soon. So that's good news. Pardon me for yawning. As I said, it's super early. I have to do this early because during the day, when I normally do these, it's a fucking minefield of jackhammers and buzzsaws and dudes speaking a language I don't know and yelling at each other to get. Clearly, they're like telling each other to get it done, but it's just I don't understand the language, so I don't know the context, But anyway, so a lot of people are still suffering from it, and they're still waiting on news for their restored character. They really would like that hundreds of hours wiped. So yeah, I would also want my character back if I played something for hundreds of hours. Something that's completely random. It's not like you can just go and do the same things and get the same stuff. It's RNG based. It's a loot game, so you may never see that same stuff. You know what I mean? I know people in Destiny 1, hell, even in Destiny 2, just never got the God roll weapons that they wanted because it's fucking random. So yeah, if my character got wiped, I'd kind of be very angry, considering I paid full market price for the game. So aside from the bug wipe, the character wipe bug, there's a whole bunch of like people on console every single day without fail. Just go look on the Reddit. Just go glance at it. Every single day without fail, somebody posts, hey, every day I try to sign in and I have to sit for 10 or plus minutes. I can't. Every day I have to restart my console like 3 times to play the game. And I'm like, Jesus, I have it on PC, so I never had that problem. But, when it launched, everyone had that problem. Like when the game launched, I guess they didn't. I know they tested the server. Oh, pardon me. I know they did a server load test. They had to. But for some reason, when the game launched, it was just like impossible to fucking get on. Like for a week, I think. 4 days. They worked over the weekend, and you had all these people like, yeah, man, he worked over the weekend. I'm like, so? What the fuck? They pushed this game back for 9 months, guys. Like, this game was supposed to come out 9 months ago, and they pushed it back to this year, and it still came out in shambles. I don't care that they worked on the weekend. I'm not giving them any credit. Why are you giving them credit, And I mean, as I mentioned in all of my videos defending the Avengers, as I mentioned in all of those videos, what decides what games get passes and which games do not? Because I want to know. I want to know why Avengers is shit on, Godfall was shit on. But games like Destiny, which just, oh my God, you want to talk about Destiny really quickly? Did you see the transmog news? Either do this monotonous, tedious new grind specifically designed to get you to spend money, or spend money. And not just a small amount. Like if you want to deck out your characters, all 3, spend $3,000, and that's the estimate. I think Polygon reported, or someone reported, that would be the estimate. Also, there's like 1,500 pieces of gear in Destiny 2, but you can only transmog 10 pieces for each character. So 30 total out of 1,500. What? But Destiny 2, people will defend that game to the end of the earth. If you go, like, if you just say Destiny 2 is bad in certain circles, just I have a weapon on you. Have a weapon of some kind, mace, brass knuckles, whatever you need, because I feel like you're going to get attacked. It's really, really, really messed up that Destiny 2 constantly gets passes, and this isn't the first time that they've done something like this. This isn't the first time that the people over at Bungie or whoever else helps them has promised something or said that they would do something the fans have requested for years, implemented it poorly, walked it back in a statement, adjusted it. They get to keep getting passes. They'll do something terrible. The fans will be like, hey, this is terrible. They'll say, well, let's see how it works first. And then the fans will say, hey, well, this is still terrible. After 6 months, by the way. None of this is fast that I'm explaining. And then they'll be like, all right, well, and then they'll release a boilerplate statement, something along the lines of, yeah, well, we initially had this vision of, and then the fans, our perfect fans, have said to us, and they'll do that every time, and then all is forgiven. It's every time. Every time. Why? But the Avengers comes out with what, a item store like every game. Destiny has an item store that I just mentioned will cost you 3,000 to transmog, by the way. Also, Destiny skins, all of them are like $20. I think the Avengers skins are $14. Whatever. I'm not going to get into the specifics. Avengers comes out with a fucking item store, and everyone hates it. Oh my god, Square Enix so money hungry. So is everyone. Grow up. Everyone's fucking money hungry. If you don't want that to be the status quo of all these games coming out, pro tip, stop buying the games. Stop writing blank checks for these people when they do shit like implement a transmog that everyone's been asking for fucking 80 years and then making you pay $3,000 for 10 fucking pieces. Stop writing them fucking checks like, well, they'll get it right next time, surely. Come on, guys, fool me once. Whatever happened to that? You guys been bamboozled like 1,000 times and you keep going back. I can't understand it. Hold on a second here, guys. Let me pause you here. Sorry about that. I'm at work right now because I started this so early. Like, I also work in the morning, so I'm just doing everything I can do to make this channel successful, even recording while I'm at work. As I said, I work from home and I do computer stuff, so anybody who's ever worked in computers knows that naturally there are wait times just kicked into computer jobs. So it's not like I'm juicing the clock and fucking goofing off. I'm trying to squeeze this in and get it done. I'm actually coming up on the end of the episode here. I was going to go on a rant about Destiny, but I'll leave it alone. Just know that Destiny constantly gets passes, but games like the Avengers do not. And the reason I bring that up is because Outriders has two sides where it's like split down the middle of this is fucking unacceptable, which it is. And come on, guys, I just enjoy the game, guys. I'm having so much fun, guys. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Where's your fucking self-respect? What are you talking about? They pushed it back forever. They promised one thing, delivered something completely different, and that's okay. People lost hundreds of hours of gameplay. You wouldn't believe, if you went on the Reddit, you wouldn't believe how many people who posted long, passionate posts about, hey, I lost 120 hours. What's going on? You wouldn't believe the amount of comments that are like, get over it. Get over it? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Because that person cared deeply about those 120 hours that they put into this experience. They bought this game. They wanted to have fun. They played. They spent 100+ hours. And you're telling them to get over it? Fuck you. What are you talking about? So I can't understand what these developers do. Did they cast some sort of spell over people where people just abandon all critical thinking and logic and just dick eat? Like, you just gotta eat it up? What are you doing? I mean, maybe somebody can make it make sense to me. Outriders came out in an unacceptable state. It's been, I don't know when did it come out? When did it come out? It's been a long time now. Actually, we're gonna Google it. I actually need to know, because I'm gonna give it its due time. I don't want to make it up as I go. So I'm gonna give it. It came out April 1st. All right. It is the 29th today. It's April 29th. So coming up on a month. It's been out. There's no offline mode. There's no fix to the here's the tweet. We are currently running through additional testing and checks regarding character and inventory restoration to ensure that the collateral accounts will not be negatively affected by the process. We will update you as soon as we have further news. So basically what they're saying is this fix for this bug, that, by the way, this bug has been in the game since the demo, meaning they knew about it a month before release and still released the game, by the way. So basically what that tweet means is this fix for this bug that we knew about might break your alts. So we're running tests so it doesn't break your alternate characters. Because as I said, a lot of people, when their character got wiped, just made a new character and kept playing. They said, fuck it, I'm just going to play the game because I'm going to play it. It is what it is. You know, shit happens. And you know what? More power to those people. I, for one, could not do such a thing. Like, if I lost my character, I would never play the game. And keep in mind, I uninstalled the game. I don't think I'm ever going to play it again. I uninstalled it right after the week 1, where instead of addressing any of these fucking bugs, they came out with a patch that all it did was nerf bullets. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't care about the nerfs at all, because Borderlands literally did the exact same thing. 3 weeks into the game, just nerfed like the top performing characters. I'm like, I thought this was a single player game with the option to play multiplayer. Why are you nerfing anything? It never made sense to me back then, and it doesn't make sense to me now. So I don't care. I never cared. Like, going forward, it is what it is. Like, I've been burned before. No Man's Sky, Anthem. So shit happens. But I'm not one of these people like, well, I'm gonna give him a chance. I can't. Like, I uninstalled everything. Everything's uninstalled, guys. No passes, because everything gets passes. I can't give anything passes. So Outriders is uninstalled. Will I ever reinstall it? Probably not. I never play Borderlands again. It has like 9 DLCs. I never played it again. So I might not ever play this again. And I just think it's really fucked up, because this game could have been like Anthem. It could have been something really special. And I don't know if it'll ever get there with the way that the things have been going. And I know, oh, it's only been a month. So what? It's not only been a month. It's been 10 months, because they pushed it back for 9. It's only been 10 months is what you should say. So I don't fucking know, guys. Anyway, that's my Outriders episode. Thank you for stopping in. I apologize that I had to record this in weird circumstances. I didn't talk about the gameplay at all that you're seeing, because to me there is none. Just a black screen, because I had to record this separate to the game. We'll be back again tomorrow with something else. I mean, well, obviously with more Resident Evil. But thanks for stopping in. If you like this content and you like this video or this channel, please subscribe to me. Hit that like button so you know when I upload, which I try to do every day. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.